What is up, YouTube? Your boy back to you with another video. As you guys can see, this video, probably from the title or the thumbnail, whatever it is, you guys can probably tell that this video is going to be a fun, awesome video. No, it's been a minute, kind of sort of been a minute since I've uploaded. As I say, I'm gonna stay consistent. I uploaded 2 videos, but I wanted to wait until I had a perfect day to go out and actually find something to film for you guys. So that being said, as you guys see, we go out today to look for, see if we can find and possibly get some up close, really nice, cool footage of some American alligators. Excited as heck to see that. Your boy's tired right now because just got back from the gym and we gotta feed some snakes and monitors. You know, the normal feedings that we usually do with the typical suspects, typical animals. But at the end, after we feed these animals, I'm gonna show you guys this awesome content of finding these alligators. Now, I'll show it at the end. I'm gonna just film feeding and taking care of the animals first, then we'll go in and show you guys some of the content. Honestly, I didn't get too much content with the alligators, as in we only really found like 3 alligators, and 2 out of the 3 were far distance away, so it's not like the most extravagant, awesome content, up close footage that I was able to get you guys. But hey, content is still content at the end of the day, right? But warning before I get into this, because I'm sure when I post this video, people are probably gonna comment this video, gonna be in my comment section saying, oh, well, you shouldn't be harassing the alligator, you shouldn't be this, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be blah 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 blah. For those of you, I'm not even saying all of you, I'm sure some of you who are watching this video still have questions of, oh, what about this with the alligator, what about that? I know there's gonna be people there who actually do have some questions and are gonna be respectful about it, but I know I might probably get someone. I usually always, when I make the funnest content or I try to have the biggest idea for something, I always have someone comment. Any other typical video, comments are dead silent. But if you look at the videos where I have like 11 comments, all of these comments, most of them are always on the creative or try to do the cool videos for you guys where I just get someone saying blah 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 this, blah 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 that, blah 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 blah. Too much. But honestly, I don't care. But for the questions that you guys do have, I was born and raised in Florida. I am not a tourist here. I know what I'm doing in the aspect, as in I've seen multiple. I have been around animals my whole entire life, guys. Since the age of 5, I was already holding alligators, feeding them at sanctuaries, holding them at sanctuaries, finding them out in the wild. The person who got me into animals, yes, I have people I look up to, but my mom and my dad got me into wildlife. We would always go to parks when I was like 5 years old, even younger. And I would get up close with not super up close, but we would see alligators. We would go to these zoos, all sorts, and travel. I have been with these animals my whole entire life. I have also worked with alligators. Any of you who have watched some of my first ever videos on YouTube, and the people who have been subscribed since that day one, my day one subscribers, I have worked with these guys for 2 years. I know their behavior. I know how they act. I know what they can be capable of doing, and I know what they will do, and I know what can possibly happen. 3, final thing. I know there's rules in Florida. I know with Florida having, I believe it's 1.7 or 3.7, I can't believe, but Florida has over 1 million alligators. That's their population here in Florida, for those of you who don't know. Fun fact. Florida is very, very, very strict on wildlife laws, especially with these animals, especially with these crocodilians. Specifically because, one, we have a lot of them there. They're not overpopulated, but we have a lot of them here. They're naturally here. They're not invasive. They're not overrunning our state. They're not overpopulating. They're perfect. This is the perfect number of alligators for us, and it's not harming our ecosystem. But since we have that many alligators, and unfortunately we have that many stupid people in Florida, people will be stupid. they will go up and try and touch the alligator. They will feed the alligator. They will do anything and everything that they can do to look and act cool in front of this animal. With that being said, a lot of people have gone hurt. A lot of people have unfortunately gotten killed. Now, it's not super common to sit here and hear and see that someone has unfortunately died from an alligator, but it is not uncommon as well. Because of that, when that happens, even if someone gets attacked, they don't even say they just get charged at. They don't even get touched. They don't get injured. They don't go to the hospital. They don't die. They just get charged at. With that, just that alone, just getting charged at, that alligator is either going to go to a gator farm, skin farm, where they skin them, kill them, skin them, so that they can turn them into products, or it's just going to get killed. It's going to get euthanized. Unfortunately, those alligators don't know any better when it comes to people feeding them and all of that. And while at the same time, people will be stupid, mess around, and they get bit for it or charged at, etc. So, for you guys seeing my content in the future, in this video, and even in the past when I've made these videos, I do not touch these gators. I do not mess with them. I almost just slipped up on YouTube. That's a no-no. I have not touched them. I have not harassed them. I have not fed them. I have not done anything to these gators. I've done none of that. All I'm doing, all my purpose is doing, is getting nice up-close footage. No, I'm not harassing them. I'm not doing any of this. Fortunately, I have a really nice phone that I have saved my money up for investing specifically for good content for you guys. So I have not touched the gators. I do not touch them. I do not feed them. I do not do any of this. But I do make these videos specifically to educate you guys, one, awareness and stuff around these animals, but more importantly, education about how cool these animals are. Fortunately, I do not currently work with them anymore for the time being, but we'll get later in that in the future, or later in the video maybe. I know I'm talking a lot and this is a long ass intro, but it's just talking to you guys about this. But I make this content for you guys. So with that going forward, moving forward onto what I just told you, we're gonna go take care of the animals. We're gonna go feed them, feed the snakes and lizards, have some fun with them. And then I'm gonna show you guys some of the content that I got, a really nice film of some of these alligators that I saw the other day. So let's get into the video.
If you make yourself more than just a man, if you devote yourself to an ideal, then you become something else entirely, which is legend.
All right, now that we're in the reptile room, we're gonna start feeding off some of the rodents to the monitors first. Then of course we're gonna go to the snakes. As you can see, yes, I did a little bit of a clothing change because your boy decided to go and say F it and do a cold plunge right after recording our little intro, because why not? I got a cold plunge tub. It was already filled up with water. I was not expecting it to fill up that fast with water, so I took advantage of it, dumped a bunch of ice in it, did it. So now that I'm rejuvenated, as they say, I feel nice and flexible. Woohoo! All right, we're gonna start feeding the animals. So who are we gonna start with? Let's start with Turbo. Let's go have fun and feed Turbo. Oh, Miss Turbo, I have delicious baby quail for you. Come on, come on. There we go. Ah, ooh, come on, come on. We can run. We can do this. We can do this, Mom. Come on. Woohoo! Up and away. Jump. Look at that delicious baby quail for the queen of the monitors. My first ever monitor lizard I've ever had. Turbo, the beautiful female mangrove monitor. That beautiful high yellow pattern to her. And the beautiful, beautiful eyes. I'm gonna give Toothless, my baby, You're gonna grab, oh, you just shredded it. My baby black dragon, delicious fuzzy. Trying to get a good angle of you. Come on, everybody wants to see you eat. I guess this is, here. This is the best angle I got because she wants to hide behind everything. Fortunately, her light blew out, so lighting in her cage isn't really the best, but we do with what we got. Give her a nice, delicious little treat. I'm not gonna give her and Venom and Toothless too much in the aspect each one of them is gonna get one whole body prey item each specifically because either tomorrow or the next day I'm gonna be giving them meat, which is a huge meal for them. So of course I don't want to fill up their stomach to where they're bloated. So just give her a nice, delicious little treat. Hi, you can say hi to the camera? Camera's not food. Ow! Why you do that? Why? I don't know why I yelled there. She didn't scare me. I just felt like yelling. I really don't know why I did that, but don't question it. Hi, okay. Well, we're gonna go say hi to Mr. Venom since you want to be Miss Camera Shy and don't want to see the camera. Okay. Oh, Mr. Venom, Venom. I got a treat for you. I got a treat. You gonna take delicious food, or are we just gonna whip at it like we don't know what this is? Sir. Buddy. Dang. He literally just ripped everything off of that. Oh, I so wish. I hope I got that on camera. Hi. Hi. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you be. Do you want the rest of this? I don't know if I can even show this on YouTube, but he literally grabbed that rat so fast, that fuzzy, that its tail and its skin just ripped off. I don't know if I can even describe that on YouTube without getting in trouble, but holy man, holy. Hi. Now we're off to the snake feedings. Mr. Arbok, my beautiful false water cobra. Hi. With a major feeding response, but he's just hungry. No, you're not gonna do it. So we're gonna strike out meat off camera, but not on. Huh? Sir, no, that's a light. You burn yourself that way. But let's give him his food since he's hungry. Give him a delicious nope, sorry, not a hopper. Fuzzy rat. Hey. Bam. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful snake. Honestly, still one of my favorite snakes that I have. Has such awesome personality. Has an awesome feeding response. A lot of people really want to enjoy the feeding response. I do, because to me it just gives them more of that, I guess you could say, behavior. It gives them more of just, I don't know what it is about it with snakes striking at me. And it's not them being aggressive. It's not the snake wanting to try and kill me. At the end of the day, it's like every other animal. They're just trying to run away. Now with him, the type of striking that he was doing was a feeding response. So yes, it wasn't defensive, but also wasn't out of aggression of wanting to hurt me. It was just the fact that he can smell food and he wants food. So it's just the fact of him being hungry. But to me, I just love snakes when it comes to striking at me for some odd reason. But I feel like that's just something that reptile or snake lovers like so much. Now, off to favorite snake that everybody loves so much. I love talking about feeding response. Mr. Shinji, one of my free ball pythons, who has a wicked feeding response. Dude, you just completely missed that. That was the light. Why are we striking at the light? Stop striking at the light, bro. There we go. Constrict, come on. There we go. Alright. I wanted to stop him from striking at the light because I don't want his teeth, because this is a netting top, so it gives it the chance of his teeth catching and tearing, which can cause mouth infections, which is not a good thing because it is not easy to treat, and because of that, I don't want nothing to happen to him. But he decides to strike at the top where the net is, because why not? Why do we not want to make it easy? But that's Shinji for you. Now we're gonna go say hi to Mr. Ivory, my all solid white snake. Super solid white. I'm talking like whiter than white, like Snow White. And this guy is my beautiful all solid white ball python, king of Africa, the most vicious, fierce snake in Africa. He's really not. But my beautiful boy, my black-eyed Lucy ball python ivory. There we go. Oh, what a beautiful coil right there. And the nice part about Lucy's is they have a all pure solid white pattern with this amazing, especially ivory. I noticed when I got him, beautiful, just solid, just perfect, not even like out of line, yellow pattern line going all the way down his back and spine. But 2 out of the 3 ball pythons down. Now let's go say hi to Mr. Big Boy. Oh, he's behind the fridge, so can't even show you guys, but you know who I'm talking about, Mr. Ghost, my old man, the big boy, myth, the legend of a ball python. Boy, this is the myth, the absolute legend, Ghost, the ball python. You gonna strike at the camera? All the other snakes want him. You gonna join in on fun? No? But look how big he's getting. In this cage, just did a deep clean on it not even a week ago. So he has nice fresh bedding. And it's actually completely clean. No disgusting urates or poop. It's not nasty. Everything's wiped down and nice looking for him. He's hungry, so let's deliver his food that he wants. Here we go. Just try to see if I can get a nice strike for you guys. Woo! You missed, bud. There we go. Beautiful strike. Nice coil. Come on, bud. There we go. Awesome. Since he took that, we're just going to move him right in his cage. Now that the ball pythons are nice and taken care of, maybe I can show you guys his teeth. Maybe. There you go. Look at those beautiful teethers. Now with ball pythons, or all non-venomous, they have multiple teeth, rows of teeth, and you can actually see them. So even though they're non-venomous, their teeth are still in sheaths to protect them, just like venomous snakes and having fangs that are in protective sheaths. So now that he's taken care of, we're gonna go see Miss Buns. I'm actually gonna take her out so you guys can see her since she's actually going into shed. All right, so now that I got the tripod set up, which I absolutely love having this tripod, makes my life easier since I am the person who films my YouTube videos. I'm trying to sit on the spot. Now, I know, her enclosure is pretty bland, pretty crappy of a setup. I need to get her a lot more stuff. I need to really start getting this enclosure set up, but I started buying more supplies to officially and fully decorate and get Buns' enclosure set up once and for all. Like perfect, beautiful. It takes time, and I've been busy with a lot of things, so I'm trying my best. But I started buying supplies for hides. I started buying like almost like a PVC matting. That's for like tools and stuff, which is anti wet or whatever, which is basically fancy way of just saying that it's water resistant, oil resistant as well, which is nice for when she goes to the bathroom with urates. But I wanted to show you guys how she's doing. This is Buns, my beautiful, for those of you who don't know, red-tailed boa, female red-tailed boa. Come here, girl. She's actually in shed right now. So I hope she takes this meal and then I can give her a nice good bath within a couple of days so that she's nice and hydrated and ready. But she's doing good. She's growing size on her. For those of you who might be curious to know what she eats, this snake eats jumbo rats, which is insane because she's not even done growing. And when she's full grown, if she gets to as big as one of my friends, Hope's, one of her snakes, she has a red-tailed boa named Rayquaza. Freaking huge snake. Literally like 30 freaking pounds. Girthy, huge, big enough to eat, honestly, a rabbit. And honestly, I can put money on the line that she can eat like a miniature, like a baby pig, probably. Like, at least a rabbit, because that snake is huge. So, I'm excited and hoping that Buns here gets to that size, because that would be awesome to see her that big, take down those big, huge prey items, and it's just absolutely awesome. She's doing great. I really am excited to get her on a proper, really good enclosure. She's in shed, so I'm gonna put her back. I don't want to have her out and stress her out too long. I'm sure she's hungry. She smells the scents and everything of all the rodents, so she's probably hungry, wondering what's going on. We're feeding, we're just being handled, all that sort. So I don't want to stress her out, but man, I'm absolutely happy to have her. I mean, literally one of the biggest boa species you can have without needing a permit or a license. I mean, the only thing, in my opinion, that beats a beast of a red-tailed boa, actual to its like name, full, huge red-tailed boa. The only thing that beats them in size is, of course, retics, retics and Burmese, and then, of course, your anacondas. Some other species, such as like bowlins, pythons can get huge and all of that, but when it comes to girthiness and just weight, honestly, a red-tailed boa kind of reminds me of a anaconda because of the fact of its just girth and size of capability. But awesome species. Absolutely happy to have her. Of course I have, and I absolutely love Mystique, but to have a snake this large already, not have to wait for years upon years of actually her getting to that size because of the fact of her being a runt, it's awesome to have. So we're going to put her back, and we're going to enjoy getting to feed her. And of course, you already know I'm going to hand feed this girl. Because why not? She's hungry. She deserves it. I'm trying to get her away from the net, though. There we go. She's picking up the scent. I'm trying to get a good angle for you guys. You okay? You yawning? Here, let me put this better. There we go. Hey, it's a rat. There we go. Beautiful rat. I'm honestly gonna grab her real quick. No, you're gonna want to stay on there? Okay, well, I guess we're wanting to be Miss Partaboreal and just hold on to, oh, she let go. Hold on. Well, this will be fun. So let me set this camera up for you guys so you can have fun enjoying this. But I gotta untangle her just so that I can refeed her off of this bamboo. Hi. That, honestly, you might think that's overreacting of what I just did, but that would have been my fingers right there. Why are we doing this? Why? There is no need for this. I'm trying to think of why is she opening up. Why are you opening up your mouth? Bro. I'm trying to give you a rat. Please tell me you want this. She's acting a little bit weird. I know a couple days ago, she struck at the glass for some reason, and her teeth got caught on this netting, so I'm hoping I didn't see anything, but I'm hoping she just didn't pull out a tooth. I'm hoping she's just acting weird because of the fact that she's in shed. She grabbed this, so I know she's hungry. Can you just grab it for me one more time, please? She keeps opening her mouth and closing it, which I don't know why. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this rat right here for her so that she can she'll find it and hopefully she'll take it and eat it. If she doesn't, then I guess I'm gonna just have to toss it, do something with it. I don't know. But hopefully she takes it. Right now she's climbing. I don't know what she's doing. She keeps opening up her mouth a little bit, so I'm not quite sure why. But we're just gonna leave it here for her. We'll go on to the next animal and I'll keep an eye on her for it. Now we're gonna feed Mystique real quick. Sweetheart, it's food. There we go. I'm gonna move her right over here. Let go of there we go. All right, now that she's fed, we're gonna go say hi to Dingo. And then last but not least, gonna say hi to Dingo, give him his rat. There we go. You need to eat in front of us. This is Dingo, my baby red-tailed Crebo. Oh, you getting down that? And he is actually going to get up anywhere from 7 to 10 feet long. I can't wait to upgrade him, which he will be getting an upgrade hopefully here in a little bit. I don't know how long, but he'll be getting it soon. So excited for that, but we're going to let him enjoy his food since he wants to be Mr. Shy Guy. All right, so that's going to be the rest of the feedings for all the animals. Now that the feedings are good, everybody's taken care of, I'm going to show you guys the clips that I got the other day of the alligators. Now, like again, keep in mind, I didn't touch any of them, all of that stuff. And I know, I'm sorry for if this video is already ridiculously long as it is, because of me talking and just me going on non-stop talking and feeding the animals. I'm sorry if the video is already long, but I promise you it's worth it. Some of these clips are really cool. Unfortunately, like again, 2 out of the 3 alligators that we did see were very far distant, so it's not like I got the most amazing and best clips, but they are a little bit short, but it's short and sweet, of course. But I hope you guys enjoy the clip, so let's just get right into what I was able to find at the park the other day. Alright guys, that's going to be the rest of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, you already know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like, comment down below what you guys think of the clips. I know they're short and all of that. I know they might not be the best clips that I've gone before, but it's better than nothing. Next time that I do an alligator video or something where it's like wildlife, going out in the wild, finding just different animals, I'll make it like a full-on just episode of its own where it's not just both feedings and then just a small clip of alligators, all of that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We finally hit 500 subscribers. It is an awesome, amazing milestone to me. I greatly appreciate it. I thank you for it. It means a lot. It's a goal that I've hit. It is a milestone. You already know your boy wants to try to hit 1,000 subscribers. I want to see how close we can get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. But please stay tuned, guys. If you're watching this video, please stay tuned in this channel. Share, subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, stay tuned. And I say this because next month, July, is going to be awesome. I'm going to just leave it at that. It's going to be awesome because I'm going to be filming at a place later within the last week of July. We're going to be doing some stuff. And then the following month, August, we're going to be traveling again to Florida, going to places. And it's just going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of cool content coming out, and it's just going to keep getting better by the day. So I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys so much for being able to get me to 500. I greatly appreciate it. I absolutely love the support. I thank you to the people who actually watch. God bless you guys. I love you. Thank you for inspiring me to do what I love to do and what I like to do for a passion. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.